Hey guys, it's Maya again, and today we're drawing a supervillain. So for our supervillain's head, it has to be a circle. So we draw a big circle. Okay, next we're going to draw his body. So we draw an arch in between his head, and then we come straight down for our body, then off to the side a little bit, and we come down to a point for his foot, and when we go back up, we draw a line across, go down again, make the line toward the bottom of his foot, and then we have our point again, and then we go back up. So then we have to draw his first part of his face. So for his eyes, they're like little sideways ovals. His left eye is higher than his right eye, which is a little weird. Okay, so then his right eye is bigger. Now we're going to draw his nose, which comes down and then when we go out, it has a point to it. Then we draw a smile. Then we have to erase the line between our head and our body. Next, we're going to draw his arms. So they come out from the top of his body. And then for right arm, it's shorter than our left arm, but when we get up a little bit, we have a little bump. And we go to the side a little bit, and we round it around, and we come down. Then we have another curve, and then there's a point claw. Then we go straight down for his hand, which is pretty big. Next, we're going to draw his left arm, which is longer than our right arm. Then when we come down, we have to draw a little bump. We come around, and then we draw a straight line. Then there's a hill kind of, and we go back. We draw the next part. So there are our hands. Next, we're going to have to do the second part of his face. So his nose connects to his mouth. Then his mouth goes down more. Then there's a hill. Okay, next we can draw his ears, which are circles, which are right between his ear, his head, and his arms. Now we draw his mask over his eyes. So we start with a V. Then we go down. Then we stop at our nose because it comes from the other side of our nose. Down for our mask. Then we draw through 2 rings around his body. Okay, next we're going to do his cape. So his cape comes out from the left side of his body with a little, it's like a wave. We started out as a wave. When it comes down, we make a little arch and we go back up. Then we stop. Then we have to, from the middle where we stopped, we have to draw a curve and then a point and another curve and a point, and we come back in. Now we're going to do his hair. So his hair comes out with spikes. So we have points. When we go up, point, up, point, up, point. Then we go downward. We have our up and then our point. Okay? And then when we come up, we do our point between our mask. Then we erase our top line of our head between our hair. Okay? Next part we have to draw a line between our fingers. So we have 3 fingers. That's all they want us to do. Next we color in his mask. Okay, then we draw our ears. Then we have to erase the lines in between our ears. Now we draw an N. Not sure why. On our superhero. His name probably starts with an N. Then we color in the rings around his body. Next, we have to color in his cape. First, we have to finish our line from our cape. Then we don't cover in the top flap because that's the front of his cape. We don't want to color that part in. So now we're going to outline our supervillain. I'm going to start with his head. Then his face. Now his arms. His hair. . Now the rings. Next, his cape. Now the N. So there's our supervillain after he's all done.